8th birthday party.
Come on, camera's on. Daddy's waiting. Hey, blow out those candles. Hey, we had a blast at Becky's birthday party, and you will too.
It's not over till I say it's over. Okay, got it. All right, people, we're gonna do it again.
Let's go for round 2.
Okay, I need a category.
Mary Poppins
For
plays
the enjoyment of
acronyms.
everyone during question 1, please, no unnecessary talking.
Shh! Let's see what we got going. Mary Poppins plays with acronyms. This one can net you $1,000. Put it in gear, cause here we go. Considering Julie Andrews' performance in SOB, for what phrase might SOB have been an abbreviation? Starts out black, sings opera buck naked, speaks only Belgian, or shows own breasts?
This was the film where Julie Andrews was in the All Together.
The Hills Are Alive, and unveiled by Julie Andrews in SOB. We can pause for a couple of hours if you want to rush out to the video store.
We don't have any video stores in this town.
Okay, pick a category.
Because storage doesn't have enough cash. Otherwise, it's the prequels.
Chew on this, because George Lucas doesn't have enough cash, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Cool sound, huh? Imagine what it would have sounded like if your computer had the revolutionary THX Theater sound system. Imagine. If the same rules applied to THX theaters that applied to the Society in the sci-fi film THX 1138, what would not be true about your local Omniplex? The theater would be built underground, robots would patrol the aisles, drugs would be mandatory concessions, or making out in the back would be encouraged.
I would guess 4, maybe?
In the science fiction film THX 1138, love and sex are outlawed by the oppressive government.
Yeah. Dysfunctional
On the other hand,
government
they're
usually would do
surprisingly
that.
tolerant about putting your feet on the seat in front of you.
Ooh. Shade.
Category, please.
An old Italian man sells out.
Here we have an old Italian man sells out, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Based on its well-known ad campaign, which of these products would most likely use the character Alfredo's montage from the end of Cinema Paradiso in a commercial? Oreo, Big Red, Pepto-Bismol, or Ragu?
Probably Big Red.
Big Red's ad campaign encourages couples to kiss a little longer, and Alfredo's film montage at the end of Cinema Paradiso
Was
consists
all
entirely
kisses.
of smooching couples from different movies.
Because the oppressive government
Yeah,
couldn't
I hear
handle
that
it.
Alfredo made another film montage for private use. I think maybe Trojan and Kleenex would be interested. I need a category.
Photo baby do it.
And I believe this one's called Bono Made Me Do It. $3,000 on the
too?
table for this one. Hey, you remember that movie War Games? Well, imagine this. In a sequel, David needs to get into the Defense Department's computer system again, but he's forgotten the password. Which U2 album title might help jog his memory? October, War, The Joshua Tree, or Octung Baby?
Yeah, beware of putting passwords in the name of your children.
The password David used in War Games was Joshua. Yeah, I don't know why I'd need to get into the Defense Department computer for a second time. I guess he still hasn't found what he's looking for, or something. There's a little YouTube joke for you. Okay.
Okay, man.
All right, hit me.
Born to be violent.
It's a 5! For your enjoyment, Born to be Violent. And we're talking 2,000 for this baby. Okay, buzz in and start typing if you can help me out. Now, I've got this one on the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to remember the name of that fictional sport. Now, I know it's a sci-fi sport that takes place in the future. They use roller skates and...
Okay,
Let's
I got
see what
it.
you think. Start... The sci-fi sport of the future that combines motorcycles and roller derby is called rollerball.
I remember from the crappy sequel.
I don't
the
see why
remake.
rollerball has to stay a fictional
I don't know
sport.
what's
Maybe
going
Ted
on.
Turner will put it in the next
Well,
Goodwill
Paul
games.
Heyman, have
After
you
all,
read the
nothing
script?
demonstrates goodwill like a nice
I
puncture
think it would
wound.
explain it.
Okay, I need a category.
An American Werewolf in commercials.
Password. Yeah, tell him 6 sent me.
This category is known as An American Werewolf in Commercials. And you pop a right answer, you got $2,000. Heads up, here it comes. If David Naughton, star of An American Werewolf in London, had incorporated into the film the advertising slogan which he was associated with at the time, what might he have said? Where's the slaughtered beef? Wouldn't you like to be a werewolf too? Hey, you sunk your teeth into my hip. Or, hey, leg on my leg. Oh!
Wouldn't you like to be a werewolf too? Because he was part of Dr. Pepper.
David Naughton was the star of the Dr. Pepper ad campaign back in the late 70s. I think Dr. Pepper dropped him once the rumors started that drinking their product made you wake up naked in zoos. The thought makes me want to go pick up a case.
Probably not a good idea.
Okay,
What
pick
you
a
talking
category.
about, Bruce Willis?
7 is the number that I'm suggesting. He's suggesting 7. He's suggesting 7.
Now showing. What you talking about, Bruce Willis? This one's worth $1,000. Pull out your antenna and get ready to buzz. Which of these phrases best sums up Bruce Willis's performance in Look Who's Talking? No lines is good news, all actors are cattle, actors should be heard and not seen, or 2 roles are better than 1.
Bruce Willis contributed just his voice in that one.
Bruce Willis provides the voice for the inner thoughts of the baby in Look Who's Talking, but he does not appear in the film. Now, there's another phrase that sums up Bruce's work in Hudson Hawk, but I'll keep that to myself.
Hudson Hawk was sort of alright.
Hey, nice selection, because you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat?
Hudson Hawk I didn't think was all that bad.
This dis or dat's category
mess,
name
but
is Murphy Brown
it was
with
an entertaining
subtitles.
mess.
Okay, I'm going to read off 7 movie titles, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's an Ingmar Bergman film or a Candice Bergen film. As each one comes up, if it's Bergman,
I'm
press
gonna-
1. If
it's
it's
gonna
Bergen,
primarily
press
gonna be
2.
Bergen, I
And
think.
press 4 to skip.
I haven't seen a
I give you
Bergman.
$500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. And let's go. Oliver's Story, Bergman or Bergen?
Bergen.
Fanny and Alexander,
That would be Bergman.
The Seventh Seal,
Bergman.
Carnal Knowledge,
Oh, Bergen?
Wild Strawberries,
Bergman.
The Magic Flute.
Bergen.
Last one, The Wind and the Lion.
That was Bergen.
That's all she wrote. You only missed one. Not too bad. Let's add your winnings to your total. Didn't have that before, did you? All right, let's move on. All right, hit me.
Okay, I don't like spiders and
They
snakes.
said it was indestructible. Then disaster struck.
All right, here's the deal. I don't like spiders and snakes. $3,000 for this one. Strap on your helmet. We're going in. If famous wrestler Jake the Snake Roberts were thrown into the movie The Snake Pit, what should he fear happening? His new house falling apart, undergoing electric shock therapy, Satan buying his soul, or listening to Slash play guitar?
It's not Slash. I'm gonna go with electric shock therapy.
Set in a mental institution, The Snake Pit, starring Olivia de Havilland, was one of the first films to explore the treatment of mental illness. Jake doesn't have much to fear, though. I mean, electric shock treatment is all staged anyway.
Like pro wrestling.
I need a category.
Does anybody have a tissue? And please don't let it be a sequel to that
Well,
one
what do we
question.
have here? Does anyone have a tissue? $1,000 at stake on this one. Okay, let's say you decide to catch a movie after work, and when you get home, your wife accuses you of having an affair and demands an apology. If you respond to your wife's request for an apology by saying love means never having to say you're sorry, what movie did you most likely just see? Gone with the Wind, Love Story, Casablanca, or It's a Mad, 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 Mad World?
That would be Love Story.
You saw Love Story on your way home. And saying this means never having to worry about sex again. One down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up.
When do you take me with you? I don't know.
Okay, I need a category.
He's having my baby.
This one's called He's Having My Baby. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. All right, let's see if you can picture this. Because he's never played a pregnant man, which actor would be least likely to have stretch marks? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Billy Crystal, Marcello Mastroianni, or Jerry Lewis?
Okay, I know Billy has. I know Arnold has. I'm gonna guess Jerry Lewis.
As of 1996, Jerry Lewis has not played a pregnant man. Yeah, I guess it's beneath him. Whoa, Dean! Okay, pick a category.
FCC License to Kill.
Did someone order a 12-inch sausage?
Oh my.
The selection is FCC License to Kill. This one can net you $6,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. If you wanted to remake Night of the Hunter using only characters from Family Affair, who would be the best choice for the role of the hunted? Buffy, Jody, and Mrs. Beasley, Uncle Bill, Sissy, or Tootie?
Oh my god. Honestly, I have no clue.
Let's see what a correct answer looks like. In Night of the Hunter, Robert Mitchum chases 2 children because one of them has money hidden in her doll. Buffy, Jody, and Mrs. Beasley are the kids and a doll from Family Affair. Unfortunately, I don't think Mr. French would make a good Mr. Powell.
Get back here, you little bastards!
Oh, I'm beating myself up. I should have gotten
Category,
that.
please.
The good, the bad, the easy.
Coming at you, the good, the bad, and the easy. 2 G's if you get this one right. All right, for this question, you have to recall your knowledge of The Wizard of Oz, Jacob's Ladder, and Dr. Seuss's The 5,000 Fingers of Dr. T. In their respective movies, Dorothy is hit in the head by a window, Jacob is on drugs, and Bart dozes off practicing the piano. What do these incidents from each movie have in common? They're things that happen after the credits, they're scenes added by studio executives, they're the reasons the stories happen, or they're ideas ripped off by Brian De Palma.
They're the reason the stories happen.
Dorothy dreams up Oz while unconscious, Jacob hallucinates his post-war life, and the evil Dr. T is just a product of Bart's nightmare. You know, if Hollywood keeps using dreams for the foundation of their stories, soon we'll be shelling out bucks just to go to the theater and nap. All right,
That's what
hit me.
Merchant Ivory films are for.
Okay, give it up for I'd like to be south of her border. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. What word cannot be spelled with the letters in the name Maria Conchita Alonso? Hey, stop cheating. Italian, Haitian, Spanish, or Latin?
Spanish.
You can't spell Spanish with
There's
the
only
letters
one
in
S.
Maria Conchita Alonso. But if you try hard enough, I'm sure you can spell completely hot ass-kicking Cuban babe. Okay, I need a category.
The Coster Conspiracy.
I proudly present the Costner Conspiracy. $6,000 on the table, better make it good. Let's see how you handle this one. If District Attorney Jim Garrison from JFK had to convince a jury of other Kevin Costner characters of a conspiracy to kill Kennedy, whom would he have the most trouble convincing? Ray Kinsella from Field of Dreams, Crash Davis from Bull Durham, John Dunbar from Dances with Wolves, or Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves?
We'll go with Dances with Wolves.
I name you, buzzes in with wrong answers.
Oh.
Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. Crash Davis states in Bull Durham that he believes Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone when he assassinated Kennedy. What might be even more difficult for Kevin, though, is trying to convince a jury he's from anywhere other than Southern California.
Okay.
Okay,
How
pick
to
a
stuff a
category.
wild chicken.
Uh-oh, wet suck tit shine floor.
Gibberish question.
It's time for
One gibberish category coming up. How to stuff a wild chicken. If you move quick, you can make up to 10,000 smackers on this gibberish question. Okay, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Okay, take a look at this and tell me the name of the actor this phrase rhymes with. Hens smell squash? Bring gun! And don't worry about the punctuation.
Smells squash, bring gun. It smells...
First clue, he's quite virtuous.
And smells squash, bring gun.
He's quite virtuous despite his heart condition.
Oh!
Talk to me, type in your answer.
It's Denzel Washington. Yeah.
I love Denzel Washington. Right now, I'm even wearing my Pelican briefs.
Okay.
I need a category.
Tom Cruise control.
The following question has been rated 17. No questions under 17 permitted.
Let's give a nice warm welcome to Tom Cruise control. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Fire up those frontal lobes. Here's the question. If Maverick from Top Gun found himself engaged in a dogfight with the star of the 1933 airplane movie Christopher Strong, with whom would he be doing battle? Katharine Hepburn, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., Howard Hughes, or John Wayne?
I think it's gotta be Douglas Fairbanks Jr.?
Darling? No.
It was
The
Hughes,
correct
wasn't it?
answer is, it'd be Tom Cruise up against Katharine Hepburn. Top Gun my ass. Okay, I need a category.
They call him the Love Doctor.
What do we got out there?
It looks like 18, sir.
The category? They call him the Love Doctor. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Put it in gear, cause here we go. Suppose Dr. Zhivago joined the staff at County General on ER. Based on the events in the movie, what exciting storyline could we expect? Zhivago remains celibate and complains. Zhivago lusts after a new patient weekly. Zhivago has an affair with Nurse Hathaway. Or Zhivago gets his MD and marries at 14.
I think it would be the affair.
Dr. Zhivago is that Russian doctor who, despite his devoted wife, has an ongoing affair with a beautiful nurse. And coincidentally, whenever Zhivago performs an operation, he has this funky, fast-paced drum soundtrack playing in the background.
Nice to see you, Alfie.
Category, please.
Let's go with number 2.
The category is, would you like me to seduce you? And get this one right, you got $4K coming your way. Okay, heads up. To get this question, you need to think about The Graduate. It's a fill-in-the-blank question, so when you know what I'm talking about, buzz in and start typing. If you're thinking of The Graduate, you should be thinking of one word, just one word. What is it?
Oh, I think I got this. It's plastics.
Run with it. In The Graduate, Ben gets one word of advice. Plastics. If only someone had also said, oh yeah, and don't bonk your girlfriend's mom.
Well, you live and learn, I guess. related.
Say hello to, that's my brother, but we ain't related. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. If the actors who played the Delta House brothers in Animal House initiated some of their other characters as new pledges, what would you see? George Washington playing quarters, Jesus puking on the front lawn, Mozart shotgunning a beer, or Michelangelo dancing on a table?
Oh, God. We'll do George Washington?
George Washington playing quarters?
Look at this quarter! That's me on there, damn it! That's me! Oh, I'm so drunk.
For the curious, here's the right answer. Delta brother Tom Hulse played Mozart a couple of years later in Amadeus. Yeah, he'd also be the one blurring Sweet Home Salzburg out his window.
Okay.
I need a category.
We'll do nice logo.
The attack, you got it. Heads up, here's your clue. Nice logo. Maybe you'll have a nice score to go along with it. Good luck.
Okay. MGM's got the lion. Castle Rock. I think it's just a rock. No, wait, it's a winged horse, I bet. Wait. It's a lighthouse. My bad. The winged horse is something else. Forensic consolation, yeah. Columbia's the woman with a torch. TriStar is the winged horse. Universal. Oh, it's Planet Earth. Yeah, that's right. Paramount's a mountain.
Unstoppable. You ruled on that one. Let's check out your final score. That's the game.
Okay.
Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
You don't know. Nice work, folks. Okay, let's get those commercials rolling. And what's happening? Are we gonna go again or what?
Wahoo, you made it onto the high scoreboard, but so what? It's like you were the first person to drive their car into an empty parking lot. Except after a few more games, I bet you get towed from your space. Let me know if you'd like to play again.
Script?
Honestly...
She's a stripper who's working to save her daughter.
I've got two words for you. Keanu Reeves!
That's Hollywood's funniest pitch meetings, followed by Hollywood's funniest attempts to understand minorities. Sundays at 8.
Screenwriters, how many times have you heard this from a studio executive?
Now, I know it's set in pre-colonial Africa, but it needs a die-hard kind of an ending.
Then you spend 2 months reworking your script, only to find out that Marlee Matlin is going to play the lead and half the script needs to be rewritten again in American Sign.
You need script morph.
Using simple Boolean logic, you can morph together up to 18 different film elements from a list of over 2,000 movies, characters, and settings.
Script morph.
Barbarella and Anna Karenina hijack a 747 in order to save the Empire from a mechanical cop, set in Woody Allen's Manhattan with lyrics by Andrew Lloyd Webber.
You got it.
With Script Morph, you can give that asinine studio exec a redraft in less than 5 minutes.
Script Morph.
Because you don't need to be a brilliant writer, you just need to make money.
Gesticulate.
Sequester.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
Protuberant.
Okay, that was the second episode of You Don't Know Jack Movies. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more of her stuff. And be sure to subscribe and spread the word. We'll see you next time here on Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed.